Hello and welcome to the Crazy Angels podcast. I'm here with Pascal, Dennis, and David Logan. Hi guys.
How y'all doing?
Hello.
Today we are gonna talk about a song which is a political satire, and it's basically about any political jackass you can think of. Pascal, can you please introduce us to the song All Foam No Beer?
Thank you, Levi. This is the golden age of bozo politicians, crazy, extremist, nutty, nut bar politicians, and they exist across the political spectrum. They're extremist idiots, and we all know who they are, and they're around the world, and they seem to be proliferating like the rabbits in Australia. I guess there are no natural predators for them. The song is called All Foam, No Beer, which is an expression out of Texas, I believe. So someone is all foam, so they're all show, but no beer, there's no substance. I want to hear this fantastic arrangement, folks.
Let's listen to it. By the way, there is no master recording of this yet because I literally got the final trumpet parts just a few hours ago. And so I have them here, and this is like literally hot off the press. So
I should explain to folks that I wrote it in a droll big band swing style. So it could be a soundtrack for a very funny cartoon or some kind of a droll satire or some kind of a goofy play. And that just seemed the right feel for this send up of a song.
All right, so here we go.
Here comes our fearless leader, the anointed one. He's sorry about everything, even things we never done. I'm sorry about El Nino and the Yangtze River flood. Sharknado's the Titanic and your lousy hockey club. All foam, no beer, get that schmendrick out of here. It's all a paper thin veneer. All foam, no beer.
So there it is. So yeah, this is featuring Giulio Rostacelli on guitars here. Rostatellis, excuse me. My Italian pronunciation still sucks. Anyway, yeah. So we have just some brushwork, some live brushes that I did here in this studio.
Yeah.
And Giulio doing the live bass, and then he's doing these lovely, funny, slide. Great steel playing. Just fantastic.
Oh wow.
Just that.
Wow.
It's so funny. I love it. It's great. And then, some acoustic guitar, and he's just got such an amazing feel. It's like Django Reinhardt or something. Like, it's just great. It's fantastic. He's just got that feel going on. And then we have just very simple organ support. And then, of course, we have one of the second stars of the show. Pascal's the first star. The second is our San Luis brass section. And literally from San Luis, Missouri, Jeffrey Simfer. And
way to go, Jeffrey. Thank you.
He did a great job. Just And I sent this back quite a few times and asked him for more and more layers. It just didn't quite cut in the way that I was hoping it would. And so he redid a few times. And I told him, I said, get drunk or something. I want it really sloppy, slooshy, and kind of all over the place. And he did.
Wow.
He did such a good job.
Ooh.
He says, I'll save the
Just
planet.
like that last little bip there. I mean, that it's got some personality to it. Right.
Wow.
It's just got a personality to it. So that's kind of the arrangement. And Julio and I worked out the horn arrangements together, and so he's partially responsible for it. And him, me, and Jeffrey, I guess we all three worked on these horn parts. And when something's not right, I send it back. Yeah, so that's kind of it, man.
It's
here.
extraordinary. I mean, it's extraordinary. I can't believe we did this. I know it's not quite finished. It's almost there.
It's 98%.
But I can't believe we did it. It's crazy. It's crazy good. It's wonderful.
It's a team effort here, man.
Yeah.
But it all begins with the writing, Pascal, and that's where you're always the star of the show, because you're a great writer.
Well,
seriously, great writer.
I'm very lucky. I got great coach, and this ensemble is extraordinary. So as I say, folks, if you get the right people on the bus, they help you get better, so.
No bozos.
No bozos. All we have is superstars. But that makes it a challenge. So I've got to be worthy of these players. So sometimes you hit the mark, and I thought I hit the mark with this song. So
Pascal is also a great friend of mine, and he's a mentor to me in life, and he's always given me fantastic advice.
Thank you.
Whether we're sitting in the Menelon having souvlaki and draft beer, when 20, almost 30 years ago.
But let me hit the pause button. The Menelon, folks, is a legendary Greek diner. It was on Spadina Avenue in Toronto, and it still exists.
No, Bloor.
Bloor. It was on Bloor.
And Ossington, yeah.
Bloor and Ossington. And it exists still in myth and in our songs, and we're going to continue to tell stories about the Menelon.
It's where our friendship really became built. We would work really, really hard in the studio, and my studio was just like nothing like what it is today. And then after, we'd go and we hang out and we just talk about life, and we have a partnership. It's a friendship, it's a business relationship, it's a creative relationship, but at the end of the day, we're partners in this. And same thing with my business partner, with where I do video game soundtracks. It's no different than being married, like it really is. It's like, because you have to talk, you have to have great communication skills. If something's not working, you have to work that out. Right. Yeah. And so just, I guess I'm saying to any young creative people who might be listening to this, look out for certain people, because you'll never quite understand how much of a massive impact. Like, I cannot imagine my life not doing this project now. It is such an important part of what I do. And not only that, I've brought lots of people. I brought Levi on board. I brought Davide and Julio, Jeffrey, Luca, Marco, Roberto. Yes, almost everybody is Italian on this project. So keep your eyes open, everyone, because you have no idea how one simple meeting of the right person will impact the rest of your life. And follow Pascal's rules. No bozos. Anyone who has negative energy, cut them loose. Next. Just there's no room in anybody's life to,
if you can do that, if you can get the bozos out and find those marvelous people, then 2 + 2 equals not just 5, it equals 11. Incredible.
11 million.
Yeah, it comes back to double and triple and quadruple. Like, our enterprise is such a joy because it just keeps on going. It accelerates. It gets better and
Hmm.
better and better because everybody involved is so extraordinary, and we have the same values, the same vision, the same way of working, mutual respect. So it's easy. It's fun. My
Yeah, and
thought,
the
David.
final thing I'll say is stay focused on the present. That is where you should be focusing 100% of your time, in the moment, in the present. It doesn't mean don't think about the future, but it definitely means don't think about the past.
Mhm.
Now, take the mistakes from your past, apply them to your present, learn from them, grow from them. That's how every person evolves, is by making those mistakes, but don't
Mhm.
cling to them. Yeah.
It's where laughter is so important. This song
Yeah.
is about that. If you can laugh at
Yeah.
something, it's a halfway to letting it go, so no
Yep.
bozos ever. Laugh, all the stuff David talked about, and yeah, things should end up pretty good.